This is my fourth and final video on my holiday eating tips to help you make it through the holidays. Now, tips 1, 2, and 3 were when you had different amounts of time to prepare. Tip number 4 is going to be when you have absolutely zero time. What do? Well, there's a few supplements that can help you to reduce the damage from that massive meal that you're about to put down. Now, the first supplement to consider is a protein shake that's high in whey protein, like my ProGym. Now, research shows that when they feed subjects about a 40-gram protein shake from a high whey containing protein, like ProGym, an hour before a buffet style meal, the subjects consuming the high whey protein shake eat far less than subjects consuming other types of protein. So the whey specifically activates hormones that signal the brain that you're full. So let's use Thanksgiving as an example. Before your big Thanksgiving meal, put down 2 scoops of ProGym to help reduce the amount of carbs and fat you take in at the meal. Now, what if you have no interest in eating less at your holiday meal? I certainly can eat everything that I want, but I prep. But there's a few supplements that can help even when you have no time. The first I'm going to talk about is carnitine, and specifically the L-carnitine L-tartrate form, as that's the form that's been studied, that's the form that's shown to get into muscles when it's taken properly. And how do you take carnitine properly? Well, what the research shows is that you need 2 grams with simple sugar like dextrose when you take carnitine. But if you use my post-gym, which has 2 grams of that form, L-carnitine L-tartrate in it, you get the leucine from the branched-chain amino acids, which will help spike insulin without having to boatload carbs. Now, what the research from the UK finds on carnitine is that when they give 2 grams of L-carnitine L-tartrate along with 80 grams of a high glycemic carbohydrate, and dextrose works well here as it's a very fast digesting carb. But despite doing that twice a day, they added 160 grams of carbs to their diet. Over 24 weeks they did this. Subjects taking the L-carnitine L-tartrate gained no body fat despite adding 160 grams of carbs to their diet. The group that was taking just the carbs, no carnitine, actually gained over 5 pounds of body fat over the course of that study. So in other words, carnitine can help prevent those carbs from turning into body fat. And the nice thing is, it takes carbs to get carnitine to work. So before your big feast, whether it's Thanksgiving, take 2 grams of carnitine, and the carbs from that meal will help drive the carnitine into the muscles, and that carnitine now being in the muscle will prevent those carbs from being stored as body fat. And a third supplement you might want to consider taking before your big feast, right before, like your Thanksgiving meal, is green tea extract. Now, the research on green tea extract shows that when subjects consume enough green tea extract to provide just around 250 milligrams of EGCG, the EGCG is the critical, this is the active ingredient in green tea extract. It's not just the pure green tea extract, you want the EGCG, at least 200 milligrams. When that's given to subjects along with a high carb meal, they find that the subjects taking the green tea extract actually absorb 30% fewer carbs. And this is due to green tea's ability to inhibit enzymes that break down those carbohydrates. That means you don't absorb them, and they essentially go down the toilet. Now, my Shred Gym, available at GNC and Amazon in late November, provides 500 milligrams of green tea extract at a 45% EGCG dose. So that's going to provide about 225 milligrams of EGCG, perfect to help reduce that carb uptake, help reduce the damage to your physique during the holidays. So now you can use all 3 of those supplements, and you can even use all 4 of the tips that I provided you in this video series on eating for the holidays. So put it to good use, guys. Let me know if you have any questions leading up to the many holiday parties that are coming our way. And as always, stay Gym Army strong.